Hello, I'm Linda from Barlates Body Blitz. Today we're doing Strength Express chest and back. We're going to be using 3 different sets of dumbbells. I'm not going super heavy because I'm not trying to bulk or trying to create too much extra muscle. I'm just really trying to strengthen the muscle that I have. So I'm going for 5 kilos, which is approximately 10 pounds or 11 pounds. I've got 3.5 kilos, which is 8 pounds, and I've got 1 kilo, which is just over 2 pounds. Unfortunately, Minnie is not in the studio today, but I've got my little cushion as a substitute, so hopefully you can just pretend that's her. I know I always say that, so maybe it's not even funny anymore, but anyway. So today, 50-second rounds with 10 seconds of rest. I'll demonstrate the next exercise in the rest period so that you can take the full period of rest and see what's coming up. We are going to be on the floor for some of the exercises, doing renegade rows and also chest flies, so you want to make sure you have a mat handy as well. I'm not wearing shoes. If you want to wear shoes, you can. We're going to get started with some back rows, so we're using our heaviest set, and all we're going to do is grab it, hinge forward, and start rowing. Simple stuff. So this whole series is designed to be simple so that you don't need to think so much with your brain as in some of my other series, but it's not going to be easy, right? Simple but not easy. So you can really focus on form here, pulling all the way up, squeezing your shoulder blades together at the top, making sure you've got a nice long spine, so you don't want to be rounding through the spine. Really stick your tailbone down and back, all the way up and back down. Blowing out at the top, nice long neck. Once you see it, look in front of you, don't keep kind of looking at me. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice job. The next one is just going to be flip your palms to the front, and we're going to alternate. Breathing in, shoulders down and back, same hinged position, alternate, rowing back. Slow and controlled on the way down, so you're not just letting it drop. Back is flat, stick your butt out, maybe widen your feet. Breathing through it. If you need to slow it down, you definitely can. If you need to take a break for your lower back and come out of it, you can too. Try not to do this with your shoulders. Try to keep them really nice and stable. Rowing back and up. Squeeze your shoulder blades, that's what it's for, upper back. 4, 3, 2, 1. Grab your lightest weights. We're going to stay in the hinged position, palms to the back, and we're going to pull up with a bent arm. Breathe in and so this is where you're really squeezing your shoulder blades together. Okay, you're squeezing, you've got a flat back, butt is pushed out. Squeeze and squeeze. Stick your chest forward and really squeeze. So these weights are tiny, which means you need to put that effort in and squeeze as hard as you possibly can. Come on. Keep going. We're on to our medium weights after this. Breathe. Should be burning. Mine definitely is. 9, 8. If you need to slow down, slow down. 5. It has to be challenging though. 2 and 1. Nice job. Moving on to chest. We're going to stand with our elbows in. We're going to bring our weights up and tap them together and come back down. So you want to push. Push up, squeeze against those weights. Slowly up, slowly down. So the higher you come and the further out you come, the more you're going to feel your shoulders and chest. Squeeze. Really control it on the way down, not just letting it drop. The more you squeeze in, the more you feel the chest. The corners of the chest where it joins your arm or your armpit. You know what I mean. That little fatty bit that we all don't like. This is what we're working here. 3, 2, and 1. Now drop one of the weights. We're going to hold it on its end. We're going to come up and bring our elbows in and come back down. Now bring your elbows in as close as you can, but the entire time push on your dumbbell. Push onto the ends of the dumbbell with your hands so you're engaged the entire time, and then you're coming in with those elbows at the top. Release and squeeze. Really squeeze that in. The more your elbows come in, the more you should feel the chest squeezing that same area. So you're quite upright here. You can hinge a little bit. Are you pushing in on the ends of the weights? Don't cheat. You're only cheating yourself. Keep going. 3, 2, finish it. Last one. Okay, put that down. Grab your little weights, and this is going to burn so much that I'm not looking forward to it. Join your weights together and just little ins. Now you can either have your weights like this, or if you want, you can have your palms facing you. So we're up, and we're just bringing our elbows in. This is going to add up quickly. It's going to be painful quickly. And if you can't do it up here, maybe come down here, maybe even hinge a bit, because this is more for your chest than it is for your shoulders. And if you are really dying up here and not really squeezing your chest, then you're better off kind of coming down here in a diamond and then thinking about that chest a bit more, okay? Four, 3, 2, 1. Okay, we're coming down into a renegade row, so I need you to use your heavy weights. Now, you don't need the back weight actually. We're just going to come up and we're going to row. Now, if you want to do this on your knees, row. If you want to make your other hand into a fist, that actually helps. I was going to do it on my feet, but you know what? It actually feels okay. Hard enough just doing it on my knees. Maybe you do want the other dumbbell underneath your hand. Just figure it out. Figure out what works for you, as long as you feel your back. That's what this is for more than anything else. So if being on your toes is distracting you, like it did me, then just come on your knees. You can even come here. That's going to take the abs out of it completely. Okay, we're just doing the other side. Maybe release through those shoulders. Ready? Up. So once you see it, I really don't want you to look at me. I want you to look at your mat and just find a way of doing this that is going to help you to really keep your chest and shoulders facing the mat. Don't turn your body out as the weight comes up. Your body wants to turn in the direction that the weight is coming up, but we're not going to let it, okay? We're going to focus on keeping our shoulders square. This is hard, people. I'm not sure why I decided to do a single arm one like this, but here you go. And up. Okay, should we do a really easy one? Well, it's not going to be that easy. We're just going to kneel, hinge, and do really small squeezes, alternating. Are you coming with me? Really small squeezes. Now really stick your butt out. Small squeezes. I'm only coming a little way to the front and then squeezing behind. Come on. If this isn't working for you, maybe both arms. Okay, because this here kind of makes you rock side to side a bit, but I want you to try and keep your body stable. Come on. Squeeze and squeeze. Keep going. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay, we're on our backs and we're going to use our heavy weights for chest press. Okay, so come all the way down, hands by the side, press up and come back down, up and come back down. Do you want to include your lower body? Maybe hold it stable or come up as your arms come up. But if that detracts from your upper body, then please just keep it down. Okay, don't do it unless you can focus. Pushing directly up, breathing out at the top, maybe squeezing your glutes and your chest at the same time. Four, 3, 2, 1. We're doing chest flies next. Really simple stuff, chest flies. Now, if you want to switch to your lighter weights, you can. Down, tap your elbows, come up. I'm doing this slow and controlled because I've had a shoulder injury for quite some time and it is finally healing up and I don't want to aggravate it. Somehow this motion aggravated it in the past. So I'm not letting my hands come all the way down. I'm keeping a bend in my elbow, but you can open all the way out if you want to. Press your weights together at the top. That will get your chest tie-ins even more. 10 seconds and the tiny weights. 4, 3, 2, 1. Drop those heavy weights. Grab your tiny weights. Extend your arms fully and we're just going to do pulses up. There's a little tiny micro bend, but I want those arms fully extended so you feel the long lever, the long weight of your arm on that chest muscle, that corner of the chest, and keep going. Keep going. Come on. If this is too much, you can bend your arms or even drop the weights. I just want the very bottom portion as if you're just about to do a fly. We're on our tummies after this. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Nice job. So roll over, and we're not using our heavy weights at all anymore, so you can get rid of them. We're just going to do one arm up, other arm up. So make sure that you anchor your legs and you're doing a lower back extension, anchoring your lower body, coming up parallel to the ground. Don't turn your chest out as your arm raises. If this is too much with the weight, drop the weight. Keep your neck long, looking at your mat. Everything lifts in one line. Your arm all the way down to your lower back are lifting at the same time. Up and up. Breathe. 2 and 1. Nice job. So now we're going to bring our hands by our sides. We're going to push it up and then we're going to raise both the upper and lower. So push up, come down, raise upper and lower. Push up, come down. It's like an X raise. Push up, come down, raise it. Squeeze your butt. If you can't do this push up on your toes, push up on your knees. If you can't do the X raise with both your upper and lower, maybe just do your lower because we did our upper before. And raise. Push up, down, and raise. Come on, you can do it. And raise. Hold your tummy in. and raise. Okay, we're going to hold our weight and we're going to bring our arms up, start fluttering our legs, and we're going to slowly pick up and come back down. Pick up and come back down. Look in front of you. Neck is long. This is the last exercise. Squeeze your butt. If you can't do this with a weight, lose the weight and just lift your arms and come back down. Lift your arms and come back down. If you can't even do that, then just keep your arms down and just do your feet. Come on, try to get your legs up high, squeezing through the glutes and come back down. Just 10 seconds, people, and we're done with this. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice job, you are done. Come into a child's pose. So we did a lot of flexion for our back, so we want to round now. Really rounding through, that feels really good. Then come into a seated position. And we're going to cross our hands behind our knees. Deep breath in and pull away. Round through your back. And then change which hand is on top, and same thing. Nice job. We're going to lay it all the way down. Just bring your knee across. That feels good. We use our back a lot, not just in the exercises, but also when we were just holding hinged positions. That uses your lower back a lot. Let's open up through the hips. Then rock it up. Sit cross-legged, interlace behind, and just pull and maybe hinge forward. That should really open up through the chest, open up through the shoulders, and overhead, side to side. Rotate, hold onto your knee. On the other side. And you can definitely stretch a lot longer than I just did, but that is it for now. So thank you so much for joining me for Strength Express Chest and Back. Hope you felt that burn, and I look forward to seeing you at the next segment. Bye for now.